All right, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakak, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom, salute to the hopefully elect, but at least to the greatest. All right, so I came across this video right here, right? This most likely, this might be a short, but I'll put it up on my regular videos. But it's going to be so short, straight, quick to the point, right? That's what I intended it through the spirit, but it hit me. I said, you know what? That's why Jake, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shah, said, created us to be the salt of the earth. All right? That's why we the salt of the earth. Back in the 50s, I believe this is the NBA, right? I got this off of, it says Pour Wax. And let me go ahead and play this clip. Fair use. It's a quick video, but just to show you, when these Edomites, right, were running this, was the majority of the NBA. Look at how flimsy and weak and unentertainment this thing looked compared to, you know, how much flavor Jake brings to the NBA and how it's just two different worlds. But let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Check it, I've gone hoes calling a young cracker phone. Ring, where's on? Check it, I've gone hoes calling a young cracker phone. Ring.
Look at the form. No wonder they had the, you know. No wonder they had Jake is for the most part running the NBA, like far as playing, I'm saying. Now I believe these guys are all Edomites, and you see the difference. Like, would you sit there and watch this whole game? Like, all right, so I went to Sport Revisited. And I pulled up, I believe this was the same game on a short. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of this.
So you know who's winning? Yeah, I'll be.
Now, I mean, of course, now this is from the 50s. Of course, the game, what the word I'm looking for, evolved, you know. So this, I believe Jake probably still had flavor with it back then, you know, because you know how Israelites add, they got to take it overboard and they got to add their little spice or flavor to it. But it just looked too plain. Like, I ain't watching this. I may be watching it if it was in the 50s and I ain't had nothing else to do. But you can see the difference. Now, I'm going to pull up another clip. Now, look at this. This is like 10 years later. So, of course, the game evolved a little bit. But this is mostly Jake.
They would look at him like he was a wizard.
Goes to Bing. The Pistons break quickly. Bing behind the back dribble, still with the ball. Look at that magic as he hands to Twistman, who drives and puts it in. You had to see the move by Dave Bing to believe it.
Game 7. They would look at him like he was a wizard.
Goes.
Oh, this is a perfect, I'll go ahead and play this. All right, let's
At
play
New
this.
York's Madison Square Garden, a City College quintet faces 5 fast and fancy web feet from the University of Oregon. It's the opening contest of an intersectional doubleheader, and New York draws 2 points worth of first blood. 16,000 fans watch the boys from the Pacific Coast as they try to stem the onslaught of City College Beavers. But it's all over when Silverstein shoots off the hardwood to cage the ball, and the ball game for CCNY 38-36. But the evening's court sport is a long way from the locker rooms. In the second game, a team of Northwestern Wildcats is matched against St. John's University of Brooklyn. The lads from Illinois are off to a springboard start when Bob Coble eases the melon into the basket to take the lead. But tribal warfare comes to the gymnasium as the St. John's Indians retaliate with 2 points. From now on, the game is touch and go, with 10 men helping to get it there. A beautiful display of teamwork, and Northwestern gets in the number column with sharpshooting Bob Coble doing the honors.
Moving by both teams, but particularly the West, because that's Don Nelson's style. And I think Magic.
They were off to a slow start. Remember last year in Charlotte. Michael Jordan! Oh, my!
Michael just zigs it off twice.
And Robinson, who's one of the leaders in steals in the NBA. And it's Malone at the other end. But what a play defensively by David Robinson. This goes for a tie or more. Pippen behind a pick by Barkley. And can he fly to the hole?
So you see the difference, you know, like. So that was just my point. I didn't want to make it too long. If y'all want to, because I just wanted to show the difference, you know. And of course, again, the game evolved, but they just look stiff compared to these Israelites.
Above the rim. Once he turns the corner and particularly likes to go right, he is up so high above, even difficult.
Away. What a feed to Robinson.
All right, so if you want to finish watching this is the 1992 NBA All-Star Game. One of the, well, that's just my opinion, one of the best games in history, whatever. Okay, till again, Shalom, brothers. Jake is the salt of the earth.